GoFundMe that has been set up for Carmelo Anthony, who's a 17-year-old black kid that killed the 17-year-old white kid. And let me tell you something, black people, you have a serious lack of accountability culture, because only a people that have zero accountability would literally take money out of their own pockets to set up a GoFundMe and to send money to a young man that killed another man.
That can confer upon white people the dignity of not being called a racist for having their views. That's why you get paid. And that's why I don't, because I didn't have the privilege of being born black. I was born white, so there's a limit on what I can say. There's a limit on what I can say without being penalized in the so-called free marketplace of ideas. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. And everybody's sick of it, especially in the conservative space, that blacks have had it easy.
GoFundMe that has been set up for Carmelo Anthony, who's a 17-year-old black kid that killed the 17-year-old white kid. And let me tell you something, black people, you have a serious lack of accountability culture, because only a people that have zero accountability would literally take money out of their own pockets to set up a GoFundMe and to send money to a young man that killed another man.
When he should have kept them hands to himself.
Here we go.
When the young man told him...
Hold on. Let's start from the top, because she went in hard first. Here we go. We're going to see what...
Y'all not going to make me believe or feel any kind of sympathy for Austin Metcalf at all. He put his hands on that young man when he should have kept them hands to himself. When the young man told him, touch me and see, you better not touch me, that meant that I don't want you in my space. I don't want you touching me. Yeah, Rosa Parks days is over. You cannot think that you can move somebody out of a seat that you don't own and think that it's going to be okay. And you can't determine how I'm going to retaliate on you when you put your hands on me in an aggressive manner. Austin Metcalf got exactly what he deserved. Point blank, period. It's time out for feeling sorry for somebody's feelings or feeling emotional about somebody's feelings. Austin Metcalf should have kept his damn hands to himself. Point blank, period. Y'all not gonna...
He got exactly what he deserved. So he deserved to be stabbed in the chest. And she says, you ain't gonna be able to look how we respond to this. Now, you're antagonizing, right? By telling the whole group. I say it's not a winning strategy to threaten and antagonize an entire group with violence when that group has you outgunned by over 50 million. It's just not a smart strategy. I'm just saying. If they try to stoke the fires of a race war, just be reminded they got us outgunned by 50 million. I like to just look at numbers. You know, the Rosa Parks days is over. Yeah, nobody. This ain't no Rosa Parks situation. And why are you saying that the young man got what he deserved? He deserved to be stabbed in the chest. That's what you're saying. You really believe that? That was what he deserved. Now, all the facts have not come out, but the police report does not bear out so far that that's what he deserved. See, this is what happens when you allow women to be at the forefront and leading the charge in your community. Right, the iconic images of I forget what it was, where a young woman in Baton Rouge was being handcuffed, by police officers. It's always the women out in front doing all of the hard work, and it's specifically in the black community. And that just, I don't know what. Again, we have this mindset that we think that the protesting and getting in people's faces and all of these other things are what we need to be doing to prove our blackness. And it's women who are at the forefront of all of this.
Who will never fight for freedom. There are Negroes who seek profit for themselves alone from the struggle. There are even some Negroes who will go over to the other side. Martin Luther King Jr.